Everyone. Today we're going to be going over how to edit for your final video assignment, which would be Newscast. So first thing that and it's going to basically incorporate pretty much everything that we've done so far. Hold on, I'm trying to angle myself so maybe I can be heard better like this. Let me move this over. Okay. And first thing I want to show you is kind of what it should look, what the end result should look like. So on your, computers, there should be a folder that says Class Newscast Editing Activity, and I'm going to show you. I'll show you this, and then we'll talk about it. So this is from a very long time ago.
Hello and welcome to this edition of UAPB News. I'm Nathan Somerville.
You know what? I think I'm going to save time and talk as we go through this, so that way you'll understand what's at stake. So just this right here, this is like a little, this is from back in 2013 or whatever, but this little intro video has audio. So one of the things that we talked about was balancing the audio so that it doesn't overpower the voice. So when this fades down, there's audio that's still going to be there. This may be in a version that a student edited, but anyway, there's audio that you're going to fade down while they're talking. Something that you see right here is the a lower third. So so you're gonna have to know how to take an animated background, do some cropping. Joshua, can you see okay? Okay. Do some take an animated background, give it some opacity, crop it. Also, you see some letters here, so you're gonna have to know how to do text in order to do this. And there's going to be good takes and bad takes. So it's not like they just did this all the way through. So you're going to have to be critical when you look at them because sometimes they're going to mess up and you're going to need to be like, okay, well, I need to not use that particular take or cut out part of this take and combine it with part of another take in order to have a fluid thing, okay? And if you look at your sheet of paper, the handouts that I gave you. So we already saw the newscast opening video mixed with music, and orchestral tune 30 is the name of the song, because you'll also be needing that song at the end of the video. But lower third, tune name super, we saw that already. The new chancellor story, that's where we are right now. So one of the things that we're going to make is called an OTS. Let's see. So this is what you call an OTS. It's because the image and words are over the person's shoulder. So you're going to have to learn how to make, I'm going to be showing you how to make that. Once again, it's basically adjusting an animated background, giving it some opacity. Import a picture, you're going to have to resize the picture, which is like one of those common video adjustments, and making text.
At the University of Florida, he served as an associate dean of the graduate school and director of the Office of Graduate Minority Programs. The New Orleans
And this is what's called a full screen, so you're going to need an animated background. You don't have to do any opacity. Once again, add a picture, put words on it. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Next story, another OTS. So some cropping, some video adjustments. And so this is under the Angela Davis speech story. So also for this one, you're going to have a picture. You're going to be provided pictures, and you're going to have to put them on the screen and make them, adjust them to where they fit the entire screen.
Also, Davis educated the students on the Black Panther Party.
And near the end of the story, So when they're talking about for more information, got to take down that graphic.
We are grateful to have had Ms. Angela Davis at UAPB. For more information, go
So at this point, making another lower third. Okay.
www.uapb.wordpress.com. Keyword Angela Davis.
A long-standing building on the UAPB campus reopens after getting a facelift. UAPB's Spencer Braddock has more.
So at this point, you don't have to. This whole package is already provided in the folder. You just have to basically slide it into place. I can't remember if it had a lower third, but we do want to. Yeah, I think the lower third was already in the package, so I don't think you have to do that. So, but if it's not and you do it, then that's good as well. Also, like the part where he paused, it's he just paused for just a few seconds. You have to know where to make. You have to make that cut and then insert the video. So.
Behind me is Corbin Hall, one of the longest standing buildings on the UAPB campus. I spoke to several staff and faculty members about the recent renovations.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward past this. For the next story, it's what this type of story is called a VOSAT. So basically, it's gonna be audio. It's gonna be the person reading, but we're gonna throw video over that, and also we're gonna have a SOT, which is another word for a sound on tape. So the video that you see here, you have that video, and you have what you would normally see in just the video that you have is just him speaking. Wait. Him speaking the whole time on camera. So it's your role job to insert the video over his video, but you still got to keep his audio.
UAPB, the Merlin J. Colvin Writing Center held the first Black History Month edition of Jeopardy last month. Many students crowded into the writing lab to see 4 teams compete. Students stressed the importance of the event.
So this is what's known as a SOT or a sound bite. This is just a short snippet of an interview. So you'll have that, and you'll have to basically put a cut in your timeline and then insert that audio and video. They're combined together. Let's see, what else? Jeopardy story, UAPB Jeopardy SOT. Okay.
Was just a great event to help us realize our history, like as an African American history, to know your history is to know yourself. So this was just a
Well, I look forward to having the competition next year.
Well, that's it for this edition of UAPB News.
So there's supposed to be some yeah, this must have been a student version. Some audio fading up as they say their good night. And yeah, basically do a fade to black. Either you can do a cross dissolve or dip to color, or I think it's fade to color.
And I'm making Somerville. Take care.
You don't have to worry about the credits. So I didn't provide you that. So anyway, so let's get started. So you don't need to import everything into the into your project at once. I'd say import the open, and also import some of the raw newscast clips. So let me show you what that looks like. Let me get to my. Well, actually, I can just do. I can just import it. I'm just going to do File, Import, Media. So, in order to get that footage, you want to make sure you go to the desktop. Oh yeah, my desktop path wasn't working right the other day, so I'll just hold on. I'm gonna use another way of getting the footage in here. So, so on yours, you should be able to route it, with the desktop and all that. So you won't be doing this method to get your footage in there, but you will be using these same files. So let's see, I'm in the newscast activity. I want my newscast open. Let's see, where is that? yeah, UAPB News open. So let me get this out the way. And for my instance, since mine is is messing up, I'm just going to drag it into the into it. So where was it? I just saw it. Yeah, newscast open. So I don't know why it's acting like this. Okay, it goes there, but it doesn't want to go. Okay. And let me get one of these clips here. So the ones that say UAPB News 3-7, yeah, you can go ahead and bring those in. So you're gonna want to do your Command I and get it in that way. So yeah, ignore the fact that my import screen is acting weird, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this down to my timeline because I'm going to use it in just a moment anyway. So let's just start with this for now, okay? So you'll notice that after it fades to black, there's still music, okay? So I'm not going to wait till that goes away and then use this, okay? And also there's a countdown before these guys start speaking. So I don't know if you could hear that, but so I'm just going to go ahead and trim that part out. And what I'm going to do, there's a couple ways I could deal with that audio, because I do want that audio to be, the music to be there, at least when they first say their hello. Now, I could try something like this, and that could work. Maybe throw in a little cross dissolve right here, and yeah, that's something. But that's not the way. That's not my preferred way. If you do that, I mean, you can do it. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna separate the audio from the video on this clip, because if I just shorten this clip like this, then I'm losing my audio as well. But if I click on this one and I go up to clip, oh wow, you can actually see the top of the screen this time on the TV. That's not normal. All right, if I go to clip and then I go to detach audio, you guys hear me? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna click detach audio. So now I can shorten this video clip and it won't affect the audio. So, and I would like the music, well, to stay up until I get to this shot, okay? So I'm just gonna keep trimming this, and also it fades to black about right there. So I'm gonna let this old UAPB News logo fade to black, okay? And then once it gets to black, I'm gonna cut everything that's after it, or trim everything away that's after it, okay? So now I've got the logo is gonna fade to black. Video instantly pops up, and I've got some audio, but that audio is too loud. So I've got two problems. Main one being the audio for the open is too loud. So what I'm going to do is, I've showed you how to lower the audio, so I'm going to just go to the audio, hover around that line, click and drag it down. Let's just say, let's try -10, see how that works. And oh, let me make this a little bit bigger. And I think I'm going to raise the audio for my anchor. So yeah, I don't see anything going into the red. So I think plus 12, you know, is good.
Hello, and thanks for watching this edition of UAP.
All right, I can raise this a little bit. Maybe go to -5.
Hello, and thanks for watching this edition of UAPB News. I'm Nathan Somerville.
And I'm Devin.
That works. So now that I've, you know, taken care of the audio, this thing just flashes up from black. We don't want that. So let's do a cross dissolve. So the way we do that, on your window, on this far right, you got this bow tie looking thing, or two triangles touching each other. You click on that, and then there's one that says cross dissolve. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use cross dissolve. We're going to click, we're going to hold, and we're going to drag that to the space in between this open animation and the newscast. So, and then I'm just going to let it go. And now it's going to fade. That fade to black is still there, but now it fades up. Now it fades up from black because, you know, it still has some black, you know, on that video. So that fixes that. So what we had here, you know, in the other video was we had a super, a two-name super. Basically, we had their names, you know, at the beginning. So we just did the newscast open mix with music. So now it's time for the two-name super. So for that, I did have, I think I had an animated background that came in the folder I gave you, but it's kind of old, so I'm going to use one of the ones from here. And let me talk about the supers and the OTSs. I don't want you just using a stock lower third from Final Cut Pro. I want you making yours manually. Okay, so we're going to get animated background, and that's as far as the end of you know, just using stock stuff. But and the one that's called I didn't put this on the sheet, but the one I like the one that says sports. I think that looks, you know, more newsy. So let's go with sports. Okay, this blue one. So in order, I'll show you how I got to that again. So normally you're in the window that has your libraries and whatnot. So you don't need the one that's for audio. That's to the left, to the right of that. You go over one more, and it says the one that says show or hide titles and generation sidebar. So that's the one we want. We go to generators and we go to backgrounds. So, and then I just scroll down to the one that says sports. Okay. So so I'm just gonna drag that down to my timeline. And
thanks for watching this edition of UAPB News.
So if I put it up like that, then it just covers the whole screen. That's not what we want. So what I'm going to do is I need to crop this. So I'm already clicked on it. Let me get back to you. Already clicked on it. So now I need to go to my inspector window, which was already open, and I need to do some cropping. So I'm going to crop from the top, and I'm going to crop a little bit from the bottom, and I'm going to add some opacity to it. So opacity should be near the top, and I don't know. I'll go around 70%. Okay. So now that I have that there, I think I want this to fade up. Okay. So I'm gonna get another transition from our transitions browser. I'm going to go with cross dissolve. I'm just going to put it on the clip, and it's going to automatically put it on the beginning and the end. Okay.
Thanks for watching this edition of UAPB News. I'm Nathan Somerville.
Okay, I made it too long, but you know, that's fixable. So yeah, I need to have it about right. about right there. I'm just deleting that transition because I'm gonna move it a little bit. So now do the cross dissolve again. Oh, I guess it didn't want to go on the other side. Let's see. And if you don't have the cross dissolve, it's okay. It's just, you know, just makes it look a lot better. Oh, this is already there. I didn't see that. All right. So we've got this, and now we just need.
Thanks for watching this edition of UAPB News. I'm Nathan Summerville.
All right, so now we got to put their names. So how do we make that text? Just a reminder, go over to your text and generations, tiles and generations sidebar, and we go to titles. I don't need generators. Go to titles, and gonna go to in and out, or build in and out, and we're gonna go with custom, kind of like how you did the full screen a while ago for one of your text assignments way back when. So just gonna take custom, and I'm gonna slide it down over this. If I and you see it has the word title right there. So let me just double click it, and I'm gonna type in the names. The guy to the left is Nathan Somerville. And I'm just pressing spacebar to move this over. And next guy is Devin Ingram. Okay, so that looks about right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide it down. So I'm going to use this time. I'm going to use my little video thingy and adjust my X and Y coordinates, or mainly my Y coordinates, and just slide it down. So there it is. And yeah, let me go ahead and come over here and make sure that this is the same length as my my bar, lower third bar. And I'm going to throw in a cross dissolve on this as well. So, and right now you can't see all my stuff, so I'm going to adjust the view for you. So hopefully it'll be easier, a little easier to see. So, and let's take a look at this.
Thanks for watching this edition of UAPB News. I'm Nathan Summerville.
Okay. So, now we're on to the new chancellor story. So, I'm going to be showing you how to make an OTS. So, I'm going to use the same graphic, or the same animated background, and let me go ahead and get that from generators. And something that'll help you once you make your first lower third and your first OTS is that you can kind of copy paste those same edited ones and put them elsewhere in your timeline. So you don't have to make it from scratch every single time. It may have to be adjusted, but you don't have to make it from scratch. So for this instance, I'm gonna pull this down here, and hold on. All right, and I actually used to have like the script for this newscast that tells you exactly where to put the full screen, but I'm not going to be so particular that you have to have the full screen pop up when he says this exact particular word. But anyway, let me adjust this. So to make that OTS, I'm going to crop it from the left so it can be over his shoulder. And you don't really have to take anything from the right. Yeah, let's just leave the right alone. Okay. So, and let's give it some opacity. I think 70 was okay. So, Okay, so what was I? Oh, so now that we have the background animation, so let's add some text to it. So I'm gonna go to titles again, in and out, because and we're gonna go to build in and out, and then go to custom, and see the importance of having the snapping tool. So that little yellow bar pops up because my snapping tool is telling me, okay, hey, don't go any further if you want this to line up. So line that up. The snapping tool is over here, and it's kind of hard to see. Like it's right next to the headphones looking icon.
Okay.
So yeah, and why is this wobbling? All right. Anyway, so once we have that, I'm just gonna double click, and actually I need to I think what does the title say? Text Chancellor. So I'm just gonna type in the word Chancellor. CHANCELLOR. And this time I'm gonna move it just by clicking it on the screen and sliding it over. Okay. And let's go ahead and get that picture. So I need to import that picture of Chancellor Alexander. And for yours, it's going to work just fine. For mine, I don't know why, but my desktop stuff is kind of acting wonky. So let's see, what's the name of the picture? Picture Chancellor Alexander 1. So that's going to be in your folder. And let's see. Okay, this one says Alexander 1. Okay, so it's Alexander 1, not Chancellor Alexander 1. So you're going to need the one that says Lawrence Alexander 1, okay? So let's go ahead and slide that onto here. And let's say, that doesn't look right. We got to adjust that. So I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to go over to transform. I'm going to adjust my scale. And I think I'm going to move this over using my X coordinates. Move it up using my Y coordinates. And I think I could adjust this to where the word Chancellor, where I just slide this above the picture, and then you can see the words. But I think I'm just gonna move the words Chancellor down. So I clicked on this, went over to my little video thingy, and Y coordinates, and I just move it down a little bit. So yeah, so that's my OTS. So like say next time I need an OTS, I could just copy this and paste it, but some of them are going to be on the left side of the screen, some of them are going to be on the right side, so you still got some adjustments to make. So next we needed for that one was the full screen. And yeah, as long as it pops up. So now I'm going to need, that full screen again. So generators, go over to backgrounds, sports. All right, so and this is just gonna butt right next to it. And we don't have to deal with the opacity for this one because, it's gonna be, full screen the whole time. So let's leave this up until the story is over.
At the University of Florida, he served as an associate dean of the graduate school
Hmm.
and director of the Office of Graduate Minority Programs. The New Orleans native says he feels honored to be elected as next chancellor. Lawrence is expected to begin his duties as chancellor on July 1st.
All right. Well, I might leave that OTS up a little bit longer, but anyway, let's see.
Chancellor on July 1st.
Got to move this over just a little bit more because I don't want that little sliver of video. So when we come back up, we want to see Nathan.
Civil rights activists.
Okay.
Civil.
I might want to move it back a fraction.
Civil rights.
And I think I am going to give this OTS a little bit more time because looking at a full screen for that long is kind of.
At the University of Florida.
Yeah, I'll just move this over a little bit more, and I can adjust these. And that snapping tool is what's helping me not go too far. So.
At the University of Florida.
Oh, I see him kind of pause a little bit. I think about right there is probably where we want to stop it. So we don't see him. It seems like he took an uncomfortable pause for a second. So let's cover that up. Yeah, that'll work. Now we need to get that other picture. On the paper it says Chancellor Alexander II, but I think it's going to say what? Lawrence Alexander II. So let's go ahead and get that one. So for you guys, and I would definitely not, if since mine is having issues, and when I popped this up because I did this before and it didn't find my files, definitely use the regular way of importing because yeah, it kind of messed up my footage from the last thing that I did. So I don't know if your stuff will be safe next time you open it. But for me, starting over from scratch isn't that big a deal. But for you, it is a bigger deal. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this Chancellor Alexander pick here. I'm just stretching it, and we don't want to cover the whole screen. So let's adjust some scale, And I think for me personally, I'm just going to move it up a little bit so I have some space at the bottom for his name. And oh, yeah, we're over time. I'm gonna make a super for him, and then yeah, call that a day for this class period. And I wasn't expecting to get through all this in the first class, in our first session for the computer editing final in the first place. So don't feel bad like, oh man, now we got to go do this whole thing. No, I planned for this. So yeah, definitely when we come back from Thanksgiving, we'll continue. We'll be doing another session on this. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put some words on this. So I'm gonna go to titles, build in and out, custom, and this time I can put it here. And what did I write down on here? Text Dr. Lawrence Alexander. Okay. And since it's got the little crossbar reticle thing, I could just click it and just drag it down. But this time I'll just use, this time I'll use a little video thingy, and just slide it down. And I think I want to make it a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to go with scale. There's other things I can do to adjust the text size. Like over here, I can, what is it over here? I can adjust the size as well, but with editing, there's like a bunch of different ways to do the same thing. So let's look at this from the beginning, and then peace out. So
UAPB is getting a new chancellor after concluding a nationwide search. The University of
I didn't
Arkansas
use a cross dissolve, but it's okay.
Alexander as the next chancellor at the University of Arkansas and found him. At the University of Florida, he served as an associate dean of the graduate school and director of the Office of Graduate Minority Programs. The New Orleans native says she feels honored to be UAPB's next chancellor. Lawrence is expected to begin his duties as chancellor on July 1st.
Civil rights activist Pt1.
And yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's the first story. So we'll continue this, and yeah, don't be afraid to don't wait till I get done doing everything before you try it. So because yeah, I'm not gonna finish this. It's gonna be a bit before I finish it. But you can already get a jump start on this. You already got the clips, and yeah, if you can get it done early, that's great. So anyway, that's it.